Hi there, welcome back to Save with Crypto. My name is Save with Crypto, and yesterday I put out this video here called Lovely Pump. Now we dumped to 117k with this thumbnail here, and you can see here that the candles were sort of chugging along up there, and then I've drawn this big sort of red arrow pointing down here, which looked quite scary, but lo and behold, let's have a look what happened. Oh yeah, the price actually followed my red arrow. Brilliant, isn't it? Right, don't want to blow my own trumpet too much, but yeah, that's a reason why you should subscribe to the channel and have the notifications set on all, because I did certainly give you the heads up on that when we were up there. So if you'd have shorted from down there, sort of like down there to where we are now, that is like 2.9%. If you'd have done that on like 10x leverage, you could have made about 30% overnight, so that would have been quite good. I didn't short it because I'm looking for longs to go back up really, so I will be looking in this area kind of here, like 117, 480, something like that. Bear in mind this is a CME chart though, so there's a kind of premium on this, so I suppose we're looking around about 117. In fact, what I should probably do is look at the price it was at 9 o'clock on Friday on the normal chart. So yeah, on Friday we were kind of around this sort of price here, 116,583. I'm not sure it's going to go right down there, but I would have thought this kind of level or that kind of level. So yeah, around about 117, maybe to where that wick is there, 117,426. That's probably enough to fill the CME gap. So that's certainly a possibility. Whether that happens today or not, I don't know. But let's just pop on our indicator and see if we can see any clues. So this is Quadzilla version 1.1, which is currently free if you go to savewithcrypto.org/QZ or QZ if you're in the States. Now what we can see here is these EMAs starting to converge here on the 1 hour time frame. This is a fairly bearish sign actually, so I think the possibility of coming back down here to that kind of 117 level is probably quite likely, I would say. So I'd probably suggest that the area of interest we're looking at is kind of that level there, something like that. So I might set some buy orders at kind of 117,418 and maybe like 116,365. So let's do that on Bitunix. Now, Bitunix is an exchange I've been using since New Year's Day this year, and I do like it actually. Yeah, I've got drawing tools here, by the way, if you need them. So, for example, if you want to draw your box here, you can just do that like that, and then, pop it in like that. In fact, I'll use that to get my levels, because you can see the numbers here, can't you? So I'm going to go for 117,522, 117,522. I am going to change the leverage because this is my last full day in Spain, so I'm going to be kind of not connected much tomorrow, so I'm going to lower that right down to 10x, which I think will be fairly safe. So 117,522 for like about half the cash there, open along there, and then put another one in at the bottom of the box at 116,370. So 116,370 for the rest of it. Obviously don't recommend using all your account for one trade, but I've got other capital I can put in here if I need to average down the price or something like that. So there are my two buy orders set down there. I think that's all going to be fairly safe. But yeah, hopefully we'll see the price come down here and then go back up, and then I don't know what will happen. Maybe we'll make a double top, maybe, and then come back down. I am expecting this gap to get filled at some point, so I'm suspecting that will be either today or later in the week, but I am expecting prices around 116.5, that kind of thing. And by the way, if you go to savewithcrypto.org/Bitunix, you will get to this bonus page here. This is an offer I've got going until October, I think it is. Now, this is for new users and also existing users. The difference is, for everybody, what we're getting is these deposit bonuses. So if you deposit 100 USDT, you get $20 futures bonus, up to $2,000 where you get a $400 trading bonus. In addition, for the first 500 new users, you get a 10 to 500 USDT future bonus on your first trade. I think that depends on trading volume, but all the terms and conditions are here, and you'll see them if you go to savewithcrypto.org/Bitunix. Now, once you've got a Bitunix account, you will have a UID, which is your unique ID, and when you've got that, you'll be able to apply for Quadzilla, the indicator that we use here, that we've developed here at Save with Crypto, and you'll be able to use that for free. And that indicator shows you the EMAs like this, the convergence area, and this amazing momentum oscillator down here. So, for example, at the moment, what we're looking for is basically for these stochastics to come down. This is what we call a convergence band, and you'll see that come down below this 20% mark, and when we get down there, that's when we're pretty sure that we're going to be near a bottom, and you'll probably see a green background like what we did, say like here when we bounce back up, or here when we bounce back up, here, you know, when we bounce back up. And even looking on the 4-hour time frame, you're going to see some more severe examples, such as this amazing one here. Okay, that was on the 22nd of June, and also this brilliant one here on the 3rd of August when we were down at like 111.7, and obviously from there we're up massively, aren't we? I mean, overall everything looks pretty healthy to me, but I think we just do need just a pull back just to fill that CME gap, and then off we go, I think. So Quadzilla is certainly going to help very much in your trading, so do grab it while it's still 100% free. But you will need to sign up to an exchange such as Bitunix using our links, but you'll see all that when you go to savewithcrypto.org/QZ. You'll also find all the links you need in the description down below of this video. So yeah, do go and sign up to Bitunix. I mean, if you've got $2,000, brilliant, you know, get your $400 bonus, just trade with that. You don't even touch your, you know, your actual own money, just trade with the bonus, and you know, you can probably soon get that up to quite a lot. So for example, like this account here, I had about $1,000 in it a few weeks ago, and I've now got 4,314, so it's all going pretty well really. So yeah, just do that. There's not a lot to not like. Of course, it is good if you kind of know what you're doing, so do make sure you are subscribed to the channel and you've got the notifications set on all. If you've got any questions, leave them in the comments down below and I will do my best to answer them. Bear in mind that tomorrow I am going to be travelling back to the UK, unfortunately, but I suppose after that means that, you know, normal service will be resumed. There will be some changes tomorrow. Me and Maff can't do the live stream tomorrow because I'm going to be actually in the air at the time, so that's not possible. So we're going to postpone that till Friday, so it'll be Friday at 4:30 UK time. Also, I normally guest on the Stonksy show with Dave on Wednesdays and Wednesday lunchtime. I won't be able to do that because although I will still be on the ground in Spain, I won't be near an internet connection and we have to leave the Airbnb early, so I'll be no fixed abode for a while, so I can't do that. So I'm going to do the show with Dave on Thursday, so that's Thursday for the Stonksy show at lunchtime, and then the live stream with me and Maff on Friday at 4:30. Alright, so if you like the sound of that, please do give the video a great big fat like, and make sure you are subscribed, make sure you've got the notifications set on all. Use the comments to just say hello, and above all, tell your friends.
I'm not friends with Elon anymore. All he wants to do is play with his silly electric cars, and that is so boring.
Well, I'm not going to be friends with Donald either, and I'm not letting him play with my spaceship. In fact, nobody is playing with my spaceship now, so how do you like that then, huh?
Save with Crypto has to be one of the best YouTube channels that the United States has ever seen. Kamala Harris is not a subscriber, but I am. I have notifications set to all as well. I'd strongly suggest you subscribe to Save with Crypto today. Above all, you should tell your friends.
Save with Crypto is not a financial advisor. He just makes ice cream on the internet. If you cannot find someone to do your own research, you must do it yourself, just like I did not.